Guys, in this video I would like to show you how I design my propellers. You can use this method or these methods to design a propeller for your own Outrunner motor. What I'm doing right now is strictly for practice, so I suggest, if you've never done this before, I suggest you just follow what I'm doing and just practice, and then after you can just design your own according to the dimensions of your motor or your design. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is get yourself Fusion 360. So Fusion 360 is a personal, it says not for commercial use, it's right there. It's a personal CAD software. Well, you can buy it for commercial use, but if you want it for free, anyway, just go get it. You can pause the video right now, install it, but if you have it, just follow along. This video is just for, for everybody. So if you never done this before, just follow along. If you never designed anything before in your life, just follow along, and hopefully you'll be able to design a propeller by the end of this video. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, you're going to open up your Fusion 360, right click on unsaved, click on new component, click OK. Okay, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to click S, which is going to bring us to design shortcuts. So if I say shortcuts from now on, I mean click S. You're going to type in center, and we're going to click on center diameter circle. Okay, we're going to click the Y-X axis plane right here, so anywhere in this square, and then we'll create our circle. As you start expanding it, by the way, I clicked right in the middle, right in the origin. As you begin to expand it, you'll see that you can put in a value. So this value is the value that you put in for the diameter of your circle, which I'm just going to make 50 millimeters, just for the sake of it. What is it doing? Hold on, let me just 1 second. Let's redo that. Center diameter circle. Okay, so I already clicked that. I'm just going to click on 50. Bam, done. Okay. Finish sketch. Click on your circle. Unclick it because you don't want to do that first. Click on press pull. Click on your circle and give it a height of about 50. And now we have a cylinder. So if you guessed that this is going to be, once we shell it out, that this is going to be the part that mounts on your motor, your Outrunner, you're correct. So that's what that is. Now I'll just kind of go through some features here in 360. If you click on the home button here, it brings you right in. If you click on orbit, I have it on constrained orbit now. If you click on orbit, you can just go around and check out your piece. Panning, you're just kind of going around like this. So yeah, there we go. Okay. So next things first, the next we're gonna do is, what is it?
If you hook up my AirPods, if you Bluetooth it onto here, you hook up.
He can still hear my voice.
Your voice is gonna be so crisp, not like that.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm just practicing right now. It's all good. So what we're gonna do next is, let's click home here. We're gonna create a few coils. Okay, coils. So again, shortcut S, remember. type in coil. Coil. Use this plane, the plane that your cylinder is sitting on. Use the origin right there in the middle. See it? Should be able to click right on there. And specify the diameter to be the size of your cylinder. Click OK. Or enter. Return. Okay. So now. Okay. Section size. We're going to make this 3 millimeters. See what happens there. Make sure your section is square. Okay. Operation. We don't want cut. We want new body. Height. We're going to make it a little bit higher. We're going to make it about 25 millimeters. You see right there what happens? Goes up. Yes. You know what? Let's just leave it like this for now. Huh. But I'm not that happy with it. So what I'm going to do, go on my shortcut, and I'm going to say move. Okay, move. Selection. Okay, selection. Click on your body. Make sure you have it in translate so you can move it up and down. Alongside your, right on the side of your, along the side of your cylinder. Just like that. Okay. It's already taking shape, not bad. So even right now, let's say if you did something like this, you could have, you can just say, press pull, and boom, you have a blade for your, for your propeller. Very nice. Boom. But that's not what we want. We want to make it a little bit, a little bit different. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna complicate it. So shortcut, coil. Okay. Same thing as before. Center. Let's not make it wider. Make it, I don't know, 90. Make it 90. Done. Same thing. Make it 3 millimeters. New body on center. Square. This time we're going to give it a height of 20. Okay. Just like that. Click OK. Let's see where it sits. Okay, so we're gonna move this one up a little bit too. Shortcut, move, select it, pick it up, see where it sits. You know what? It's not too bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna make another coil. S, shortcut, coil. The plane that your cylinder is sitting on. Let's make this 120. Okay, 120. Body. Section size 3 mil. Height, make it 15. Say OK. Now lift it up. Shortcut, move. Take it, move it up. But also, see how that's sitting there? Not bad at all. Also, what I'm going to do is I will do a rotational movement with this. Which way do I want to rotate? Let's see. Take this. Selection, we did that. I'm going to select the axis. Right here. We're going to spin it around. Spin around a little bit. Okay. Okay. We're also going to modify this. If you see right here, so first coil, second coil, third coil. I'm going to right click on this. We're going to edit this feature as well. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to shortcut move this one. Same thing. Select the axis. Okay, I'm going to move this maybe right there. Okay. Excellent. Excelente. So it's kind of taking shape right now. It's not too bad. It's not that great, but no, you know what? It's pretty good. Okay, so now, if you take a look on the left-hand side and you open up the components, you're going to see that these are the bodies, and you also have your sketches. Open those up. So what these eyes mean is if you click on it, you can't see it anymore. So we're going to do that for the big body, for the first body. Second thing we're going to do is we are going to create a new sketch. Create sketch. And you click anywhere. Okay, click anywhere and go back to create. And then we're going to go on project. Include 3D geometry. Okay, so we're going to click all these inner lines. I'm going to click this one, and this one. Okay, we're going to finish sketch. And now we're going to hide all these bodies, but we're going to put this body in. You kind of see what's going on here. Okay, now we're going to hide that body again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to shortcut. We're going to type in loft. And loft, click on this loft right here, the orange one. And click this second line, and click the third line. And click OK. Okay. So now what we have here kind of looks like a blade, you know? See? Looks like a blade. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to thicken this. We're going to select it and we're going to shortcut and we're going to put in thicken. Thicken about 3 mil, minus 3 mil, whatever, whichever way you're going. So bam, look at that. Now you got yourself a blade. Got a blade going on here. And then, okay, so next thing's next. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna fillet it up a little bit. So shortcut, fillet. Click this fillet, okay? Click on this right here, and let's see what it'll give us. So let's try 10 before we rate the geometry. So let's just try 30 then. Nope, it won't let us. Try 20. Alright, it'll let us do 20, 25. Nope, 20 is good. Okay, so we'll do 20, smooth it out a little bit. Okay, great. Okay, so we have a blade going on here. Now we're just gonna fillet the rest. Fillet, I don't know, try 3 millimeters. Okay, we'll give us 3. Excellent. And let's try to fillet this portion. Let's fillet. And we're gonna do 3 mil. Can we do 3 mil here? We can do 3 mil there. Beautiful. Okay, so you know, it's actually not bad. It's got curvature. I mean, I have no idea. I'm not a propeller designer, but you can, you know, play around with this and, you know, see where you check your dimensions, you know, try a few things and see how it works out for you. So, okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're just going to select that body. Okay, and then we're going to go in shortcuts and pattern. And we're going to go on circular pattern, and we've selected that object. Now we're going to select the axis on which we're going to rotate it on, so which is going to be this, and then we select how many blades we want. Let's say we want 3 blades. What just happened? Oh, I didn't show. Oops. Okay, if you want to undo, you just click right there, and then if you want to go forward into the future, right there. Okay, let's see what happened here. So we're gonna body 4. We're gonna delete all these bodies. They're not necessary anymore. So we're gonna delete body 4. We're gonna delete because they're just, so let's see what I mean. They're just they're redundant at this point. We just use them as a point of reference. We're gonna delete body 3, and we're gonna delete body 2. I mean, if you want to change a few things up, you might want to keep that. But if you're happy with the blade as it is, that's fine. You're fine. So we're gonna delete that as well. I don't know why that happened, but I just leave, you know, the cylinder and the blade that we have. So let's go. Okay, so I guess it took me back to a time where I haven't filleted. Okay. All right, so let's just refillet. Shortcut, filleting. Do this. Actually, let's just do this one first. Hold on, let's see here. I kind of like this. I don't know why. Let's see. Yes, fillet. I'm gonna do just a little bit. I'm not gonna do too much on that. Maybe not. We'll do a little more. Yes, fillet. Shortcut fillet. Click. We're gonna do another 10, 20. Alright, good. We're good. We're good. Now we're just gonna fillet some more. So we're gonna fillet this right here. We're gonna do 3. You know what? It might be better if we do it from the bottom. Let's go fillet from the bottom. Do 3. No, it's constricted. Let's see why. Oh. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to give up just yet. Let's get it close. Let's get it close. Because of this, something's going on here. I like that. That's nice. Okay, so let's just fillet this portion right here. So allow me to do it here all the way through now. 2.5, 0.6, 0.7, 2.6. Okay. Cool. 2.6. So, what do we got here? I mean, if you're 3D printing this, you can always just, file it down a little bit to whatever you like. Okay, so there we are. You got your body 6. And now we're gonna do a circular pattern along this axis right here. So, shortcut, S, circular pattern. So just put in pattern a circle, and then you just find circular pattern. You click on your body, okay? Click on this body. Why is it selecting a face? Let's just click on it first, and then we're going to put insert in the fabric. Okay. Select it. Object selected. I've selected it here right before because I don't want to select the face. Axes. Right there. 3. Okay. So this you can pick like, I don't know, you can make 20 blades if you want. And I don't know. There's probably a limit, but you can make an absurd amount of blades. So let's say I pick 3. So there we go. We have 3 blades. We have 3 blade propeller. Now, that's looking okay. I don't know. So this looks like it would have a relatively large pitch. Probably more than 1-to-1. That's why I just gotta play with the coils. How many, their height and things like that. Sections of the coils. You gotta set their height right. Okay, so next thing you want to do is you want to shell it. So shortcut S, shell. Click right here, and then you just gotta put in your desired thickness. So let's say 3 mil. So okay, so remember this. Okay, if you're doing this, if you're 3D printing this for a motor or something like that, make sure you leave about half a millimeter on each side. So about a millimeter. No, not a millimeter. Maybe at least point. I don't know. 1 of a millimeter. Just gotta make it a little bit bigger. Let's say 0.1 of a millimeter added to a radius. So 0.2 millimeters for the entire diameter. Just to account for so you can fit it on your motor, because otherwise it won't fit. It'll be super snug. Okay, so let's say this inner circle is it's just overlapping. That's just the way that that's the way that it is. Anyway, I'm not gonna just make it bigger. You can play around with that. Like if the motor diameter is 50, make this diameter of this inner circle. I would even make it maybe 50.5. Something like that. Yeah, probably 0.25 millimeters on each side. It's nothing. And most of these motors are they have metric measurements, so there's a way here that you can actually switch it to imperial, but I don't see a need for that. Okay, so next thing, okay, let's just make it kind of pretty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fillet again. Let's fillet this right here, make it a little more hydrodynamic too, or whatever. Let's say 3. Just if you're doing this, if you're filleting it and your shell is too thin, when you print it, this part is pretty much just gonna fall out. Especially when you're gonna put screw holes in here. They're gonna mount your motor, and it's just gonna rip the powder off. So you actually might want to make this extrude. Like let's say, where's this? So if we do this, you might even want to extrude this a little bit more. So or pull this a little more. So let's say we're gonna add another 3 millimeters to it or something. Why isn't it adding 3 millimeters? Let's see what's going on here. God. Cancel. Let's do an extrusion. S extrude. Click the blue extrude. Okay, so do like, I don't know, let's say another 5 millimeters, and also account for your screw length, things like that. Okay, so let's do shortcut. What was I doing? What's that? Fillet. Do fillet. Go right here. Put like 3 mil, 4 mil, maybe 5 mil, maybe 7 mil. Let's make it 7 mil. And then we're gonna go right here and we're gonna do a sketch. So again, shortcut, okay, center diameter circle. Remember, the Outrunners usually have that thing in the middle. What's called? Let's say it's 10 millimeter. You make it 11 millimeters. Okay, take this. Finish the sketch. Take this circle. Okay, actually press pull right there. Select the circle. And you go all the way down to here. You just click here and it's going to do it. See, it's actually minus 8 millimeters. So that means that since the shell was 3 millimeters, I put another 5 millimeters of a layer on top of that. See how thick that top is. Just so it doesn't rip off the top doesn't rip off the propeller when you mount the motor on it. Cut. Boom. Done. Okay. For some reason my Mac is running really crappy right now. I don't know why it's overheating, is it? Wow, it is overheating. Okay, I'll just finish this quick. Okay, so next thing you want to do is shortcut center diameter circle. Click right here, right in the center, and then you have your screw holes for your motor mount. As well as they say there's a 25 millimeter diameter between, or I don't know, 35 millimeter diameter. I'll just say 30 millimeter diameter between the holes. Let's say the holes are finished sketch, and then you do shortcut center diameter circle, and then you click center diameter circle, and then you click right there. Okay, let's say the diameter of the screw 5 mil. Okay, and then you finish the sketch, and then you go in, and then you click one, you press shift, hold shift, click the other one, press pull right up there, flip the propeller over, boom, right there, cut, done. And obviously, since it will be symmetrical, okay, so click the inside of the hole, shortcut S, pattern, I just put in PA, and then I just get circular pattern right here. So I've selected the object, so I just click the axes right there, and then it can be this circle, I can pick this circle. If there's 2 holes, 4 holes, usually there's 2, so I do that, and there we go. You have a propeller. This actually looks pretty good if somebody like machined it or something like that. But if you go design, and then we just put in render. I'd buy this propeller. It looks pretty good. So yeah, there you have it. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Just let me know.